I know many of you usually always ask yourself why every time when a president is coming to meet people in the public, first thing they do is to first seal off the place before even he arrives. It is thoroughly checked well. I remember in 2015 when we were hosting Museveni at my former workplace in Jinja. The day before, I saw security people coming and sealing off the place, sealing off even the roads near. And I was asking why. If even here in Kololo, whenever a president is going to attend to any function, the first thing that alerts you is that big truck that you usually see. So I was asking why. Then one of my colleagues told me, when a president is out in the public, this is not an unusual thing. So the first thing they do is to ensure that security of that given place is tight. Regarding this, an SFC guy who could check us thoroughly, searching everything, they couldn't even allow you to enter with a pen. Among that, they had to first fire with questions. And I was wondering, these questions for what? It was indeed a hectic day living with those security guys, fear over the place for almost the entire 2 days. But anyway, I finally got to know the answer. So anyway, because it is already their duty to ensure the entire place is secure, most important public figures, including head of state, head of government, and other big figures receive this kind of treatment and always are protected by several guards or by a team of bodyguards from the government agencies, security force or police force. In Uganda, the very important person protection unit, or the VIPPU, personnel guard head of institutions such as Uganda Revenue Authority, Uganda National Revenue Authority, that's UNRA, Kampala Capital City Authority, that is KCCA, and the Chief Justice, and tens of other judicial officers. Anyway, you are watching News by 256. First click, like, and share before you proceed. Alright, now, these VVIP personnel undergo what we call a specialized training in evacuation of their principles, cross-combat engagement, both armed and unarmed, and anti-terrorism engagement. Their training lasts between 3 to 6 months. You can imagine, 3 to 6 months. That means they undergo training of almost 6 months, according to a given or special training they are assigned to. Also, they undergo training in firearm tactics, unarmed combat, tactical driving, and administering first aid. They are trained to examine premises or venues before their clients arrive, to determine where the exits and entries are, find potential security weaknesses, and meet the staff. After completing training in VVIP protection, they are assigned to a special principle, which starts with picking up the person from home and making sure he or she is safe throughout the day until when he or she is dropped off at home. Now, in this case, President Museveni is specifically protected by SFC Army. As you can see in this video, you remember my previous video where I talked about the most feared and respected woman in SFC, that is Charity by Nababo. The way I explained to you the duty of an SFC commando or SFC army, first check it out. So whenever president is to attend any venue, they make sure the place is sealed off and security is at high alert. I usually say there is always protective measure they put in place and it's difficult to get any closer to the head of state unless you are cleared and permitted to. These are always measures to ensure that the president or any VVIP is safe from any harm. These SFC are always in plain clothes, by the way, and some are in camouflage clothes which identify them from other security personnel, and always are equipped with both rifles and pistols they are assigned to. You usually see different security personnel, those in plain clothes, those in uniform, police uniform, in army uniform, UPDF. There are different colors, those camouflage clothes. So SFC have that special camouflage clothes they put on that identifies them from other security personnel. Now they are always equipped or they are assigned with assault rifles, because some dangers demand that you hit the target from afar, while others can be handled from close range using pistols. These bodyguards must avoid exposing the principal to the risk of being fired upon by keeping him or her in a secure structure. This is always common in dealing with snipers whose positions are often concealed and difficult to locate. In the last 7 years, the strength of the very important Person Protection Unit, that is VIPPU, has gone from 1,746 officers to 3,500 and 4,500. The number of police personnel guarding each head of institution, such as Uganda Revenue Authority, Uganda National Roads Authority, Kampala Capital City Authority, and Chief Justice, ranges from 15 to 30 officers. There are close to 8 judicial officers entitled to police protection and are given a total of around 560 and 600 police officers a day to secure their lives and properties. As you see with this video, President, whenever he's out or whenever he's walking, usually see the officers in plain clothes guarding him. Even if he's going to greet any person, he can't just greet anyhow. The person who is going to greet President is first searched to ensure that he or she doesn't have any harm, anything that can harm the president. You know, that's how when you become president, those are some of the things, or those are some of the privileges you get. If even other very important persons like the Speaker of Parliament, like the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, like even the leader of opposition, yes, like judicial officers and other big people, big figures in the country. So that's how they are protected. That's how the personal guards make sure that before anything, their principal is secure from any harm.